What's up, guys? Welcome back to Skull Nation, and man, Danielle Hunter just got paid. Let's break down the contract and see how it's going to impact future signings. So the contract as it stands right now is a 5-year, $72 million extension. Incentives can send it up to 78. While we don't know all the details of the contract, as of right now, we do know the first 3 years of the contract, he's set to make $48 million of that money. No shocker here with this contract. The Vikings obviously emphasizing defense. In this kind of pass-happy league, defensive ends and good pass rushers are very important, and Danielle Hunter has actually had a very historical career so far. In his first 3 years as a Viking, he has compiled 25.5 sacks, which ranks 10th among those who are 23 or younger at that stage in their career. That's pretty good numbers, but 5 and 72, man, it's a hefty price to pay for him. I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve the money, don't get me wrong, but this really does put the Vikings in a little bit of a strain. Next year, they're set to have somewhere around $31 million in cap space once all contracts clear, but that does not include Mike Hughes' contract, who hasn't been signed yet. That doesn't include Hunter's contract. So when you take all the numbers into account, you're only looking at about $14 million in cap space, which presents a little bit of a stranglehold, especially if they want to re-sign Barr and Diggs. Diggs, in my opinion, is going to be commanding somewhere between $10 and $13 million. And Barr, with recent practices of him lining up at defensive end, lining up at linebacker, I could easily see him wanting what Hunter just got, $572, $40 mil guaranteed. Not out of the realm of possibility. So how are the Vikings going to afford this all? Well, you can franchise one, but the more realistic path right now is, unfortunately, after the season, there are some Viking players who might have to go. So part of the impact that I think it could happen is, as of next year, there are a couple players who are coming up on the end of their contracts, especially the end of their guaranteed money. Trey Waynes, Kyle Rudolph, Everson Griffin. Oh, that hurts. Mike Remmers, Andrew Zendejo also doesn't have much guaranteed money, if at all. So you're talking about, if you were even to cut, let's say, Griffin, Rudolph, and Waynes, you're talking about $26, $27 million, which could really help the Vikings, especially since you also have to remember next year doesn't even include the salary for the rookies, which is typically about $5 to $7 million. So while I like the fact that we secured Hunter because he is an important contributor, I think this might spell the end for some Vikings. Now, don't get me wrong. I trust in Rick Spielman and I trust in Rob Brzezinski that they know the numbers, they know the plan, but as of right now, I don't see the numbers. So all I can say to this right now is, while it is a very team-friendly deal because you're talking about $48 million in the first 3 years, I have to assume that most of that's going to be guaranteed, if not all of it. You're talking about in the back 2 years of his contract having $24 million plus non-guaranteed money. That's a very Viking-like contract. And I really hope this doesn't mean a lot of Vikings are going to be cut, because if they're trying to re-sign Barr and Diggs on top of Hunter, but I don't see the numbers working out. I think that, again, the top cap casualty candidates, you have Everson Griffin, who next year is, I believe it's a $10 million cap savings, only $1 million in dead cap. Trey Waynes has $9.6 million in free cap, no dead cap. And Kyle Rudolph has over $7 million of free cap. So, again, I'm not hoping these guys get cut. I want everyone to stay, but I just don't see the numbers adding up if they decide to keep everyone. And don't forget, we still have guys down the road that are going to need to be signed as well. You have Pat Elflein, Dalvin Cook. Yes, I know they're coming into their rookie contracts. But again, it's stuff that you have to consider down the road. But that's my takeaway for this, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think this is a good signing? Do you think this is going to cause problems? Let me know. I want to hear from you. Anyways, guys, that's all we have time for today. If you guys want to come check me out at Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, the link's in the description. Leave a comment. I want to talk Vikings with everyone. Leave a like button down below if you like this video. Hit subscribe to see more. And I'll see all you guys next time.